so fetch.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Kaya, and today we are going over my 20 new metal releases for the month of February 2023. Y'all know the deal with this. I list out some new releases, some from bands that we're partnered with, some that we are not. All of these bands will be listed down below in the description with their links where you can pre-order the records and find out more information about them. So that's the deal. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please feel free to do so. I post weekly videos documenting my journey as a brand new metalhead. I also have my Discord, the Mosh Pit. There's an invite link down below in the description, as well as my P.O. Box if you are interested in sending something to be featured in our monthly metal unboxing videos. Without further ado, let's get into our list. Starting our list at number 20 is the death black metal band Inferion. Now this is actually a reissue that is coming out. It is Given to the Ground. This was originally released in 1999, but I put this in our list because not only are they self-releasing it, but this debut album from Inferion was originally in 99, like I said, and then it stopped printing. So it's been out of print for a really long time, and now they're finally doing some new reprints. So if you are interested in Inferion, if you've heard of this band before, you want to check out this band. Again, they're self-releasing it. Given to the Ground is the name of the album, and it's coming out February 10th. Coming in at number 19 is a UK-based death metal band called Memoriam. Looking at this album cover, I originally thought of Bolt Thrower, and actually there is the former Bolt Thrower singer Karl Willetts is actually in this band, Memoriam, which is really freaky. So if you like Bolt Thrower, I would go and check out Memoriam. They're releasing a brand new album called Rise to Power on February 3rd. It's already out now, so go and check it out. It's via Reaper Entertainment, and it looks really freaking dope. I got my Bolt Thrower album right there, girl, okay? We just did the reaction if you haven't seen it. Number 18 is a Canadian death metal duo called Crown of Madness. They're releasing a brand new EP called Elemental Binding. Now, the PR company that sent me this said that they are about to release a brand new album, but they're releasing this second EP to kind of promote the record. So they had another one called The Void that came out in 2022. This just looks really cool. It's a male-female duo. The photo that they have on Metal Archives is actually like them with like black tears running down their face. Just looks very cool, very interesting. Plus they're unsigned and independent. So, you know, we always want to support independent artists. Really interesting. If you like death metal, like smaller little duo, independent projects, this might be totally up your alley. Coming in at number 17 is Mammoth Caravan. This is a new to the scene doom stoner sludge metal band from Little Rock, Arkansas, and girl, they have this EP coming out February 25th. It is called Ice Cold Oblivion. 6 full songs at 40 minutes almost. Their 6th song is literally 10 minutes long. They're independently releasing this record, and it just looks cool. Mammoth Caravan just sounds like a cool name, and looking at the band photos, they definitely just look like a fun group of guys who just have a rockin' time playing together. So if you're into like stoner doom sludge metal, this might be totally up your alley. This band at number 16 is called Horrible Earth, and they are a grindcore, hardcore band from Boston, Massachusetts, and they're releasing a brand new full-length album called Weekend by Civilization on February 17th via Horror, Pain, Gore, Death Productions, who we are officially partnered with now, and I'm actually going to be checking out this record later this month when it comes out, so do stay tuned for that. But I just fell in love with this album cover, and it reminds me of like Carcass in a way, and it actually reminds me of the t-shirt that I got in the Metalhead box, which y'all will see soon. Okay, that little white package there, that's the Metalhead box that I was sent, and we were also partnered with them. So really stoked to check out more from Horror, Pain, Gore, Death Productions. I've been hearing a lot about them. I've had a lot of their artists featured in this series, as y'all probably know. So really excited. Number 15 is the Portland, Oregon based doom death metal grindcore band called Tithe. And they are releasing a brand new record called Inverse Rapture February 17th through Profound Lore Records, who we are also partnered with. And this record cover just looks really cool. It's given me some kind of obituary vibes in a way. 7 full songs, and it just looks really cool. Also, y'all know I lived in Portland for a bit, so anytime I see a Portland, Oregon-based artist, I'm like, yes, girl, let's promote you. So Tithe, Inverse Rapture on February 17th. Number 14 is a Seattle-based heavy metal quintet called Telomyrus. They're releasing a brand new EP called Colorless on February 18th. Really excited about this. A 5-piece heavy metal band. This just sounds really cool. Also, this album cover, pinched fingers, kind of gives me King Kong vibes in a sort of way. But also from Seattle, sounds really cool. Seattle and Portland actually pump out some really great, the West Coast just in general pumps out some really great metal. So I'd be interested to check out more Seattle, Oregon-based, metal bands from over there. But Telomyrus, love the name, love the cover. If you're into heavy metal, I would definitely check this band out. This next band is an Italian post-hardcore group called Stormo, releasing a brand new record called Endo Cannibalismo via Prosthetic Records. Hopefully I pronounced that right. On February 10th. This is, like I said, an Italian post-hardcore band. This is going to be their 4th studio album that they are releasing. The album cover looks fire. It's very kind of tribal-esque. I'm not exactly sure what endocannibalismo means, but I'm assuming it has something to do with like cannibalism. If you are into Italian post-hardcore music, I would check out Stormo. Next up on the list is a death metal grindcore band from Brazil called Despised. They're releasing a brand new album February 13th called Scorched Earth, and it looks great. Grindcore, girl. We got lots of grindcore. 12 full songs. I'm assuming they're all going to be just like super short, blasty, 1 to 2 minute songs. I'm excited to dive more into grindcore, but they're releasing it via Cult and Chaos Productions. And yeah, I think if you're into grindcore, I would definitely check out this Brazilian-based band, Despised. This next band is based in Chicago and is giving me total Carcass vibes. It's a hardcore punk band called Venomous Concept. They're releasing a new album February 24th called The Good Ship Lollipop. And just this album cover, does that not look like a Carcass? I'm forgetting what record that is. Russ, help me out, okay? It's the one with all the body parts. I'm not good with names, but it's one of my faves. This is reminding me of that. A little disturbing, but I like it. I also like the name The Good Ship Lollipop. Anyway, they're releasing this record via Decibel Records, and it's just a jam-packed record. I mean, 13 full songs. Hardcore punk, seems really aggressive and fun. So if this sounds interesting to you, look for it February 24th via Decibel Records. Next up is a Santa Fe death metal band called Street Tombs, releasing a brand new record called Reclusive Decay. This album is being released February 17th through Carbonized Records, 6 full tracks, and again, dope album cover, kind of like this weird spider thing, but it just looks really cool. Of course, this list would not be complete without our sad boy music legends. Insomnium releasing a brand new album February 24th through Century Media Records. I'm really excited about this. This is Anno 1696. I have listened to some Insomnium, okay? just from the road trips with the shows. One of my subscribers, Magpie, that joined me for the Cannibal Corpse show as well as the Carcass show. He's played me some of it, okay, and I like it. So they will be featured on this channel. They're fantastic. Perfect sad boy music, but it's so much more than that. It's kind of like Opeth, but on steroids in a really good way. So I'm really, really stoked about this record. Insomnium just does it really well. So Anno 1696 through Century Media Records, y'all know the deal. It's 8 full tracks at almost just short of an hour. At 50 minutes is what Metal Archives is saying. So I know you're excited. I'm really excited. This next band is a psych punk stoner rock band called The Freaks from Salem, Massachusetts. They're releasing a brand new EP called Poachers on February 3rd. I believe they're self-releasing this record, but I picked this band because I love the way that they spell freaks with just a Q. Plus, the photo that the promo company sent me just looks like a fun group of guys, and they just look goofy, and I like it. Goofy in a good way. Like, they would just have a lot of fun, and a show with them would be really high energy. So if you're interested in this noise rock punk band, The Freaks, Poachers EP, coming out February 23rd? 3rd. It's already out, February 3rd. I have another heavy thrash metal band from Little Rock, Arkansas. This is Mortalis. They are releasing a brand new album. This is their second album, We Are Human. It's coming out February 24th, independently being released. It's kind of giving me the blue girl from that space movie. What is it? Guardians of the Galaxy. That blue robot girl. That's kind of what reminded me of like the cover. But I think it just looks like a fun adventure album. 8 full songs coming in at 32 minutes and some change. Little Rock, Arkansas, girl. You know, there's not much else to do in Little Rock. Let me tell you, there's not a lot to do in Arkansas. But We Are Human, that's the album. Mortalis releasing their second full-length record, February 24th. This next band really piqued my interest. This is a multinational down-tempo deathcore juggernaut band from the Netherlands and the Slovak Republic. It is called Distant. On February 10th, they'll be releasing their third full-length album called Heritage via Century Media Records. And this album features a new single called Argent Justice, which features 16 vocalists from bands like Suicide Silence, Emmure, Body Snatcher, Angel Maker, Cabal, Paleface, and so many more. So it sounds really cool, not to mention the fact that this album cover it looks great. So I'm totally into it. Down-tempo deathcore sounds like a really interesting genre as well. So look out for this. Distant, their new album Heritage, being released February 10th via Century Media Records. If you like psychedelic prog metal, you might be interested in this California-based metal band called Owl. They are releasing a brand new album on February 17th called Geomancy via Lummox Records. This next band I'm really interested in. They are called Sarpa, and they are self-releasing this album February 17th. It is called Malta Tala, which translates to death rhythm from the ancient Sanskrit language. This band, Sarpa, I think it's just one single dude, but he's from Austin, Texas, which is my original hometown. I know I've kind of been all over, but I saw Austin, Texas. I saw what Malta Tala translated to, and I thought it sounded really cool. Not to mention that the album cover is giving me like kind of eerie fairy tale kind of Western vibes. I'm not sure what this piece of machinery is in the album cover, but it looks like some kind of weird cauldron furnace thing. But yeah, in this paragraph about this album, Sarpa is just with one single member, but he said he wanted to write a completely chaotic song followed by a more mellow yet still dark sounding passage. So this whole entire record is influenced by the time he spent out in the American Southwest desert, which is why it includes sandstorms and other related sounds. So it just sounds like kind of this adventurous EP, and that's what it is. So independently being released, Sarpa Mautatala, February 17th. Ooh, the Swedish boys are back. This is like their 14th album, coming out February 10th via Nuclear Blast Records. I'm gonna just say the album cover looks dope. I've heard through the grapevine that this record is hopefully them kind of going back to their original sound, their original roots. And based on some of the singles, y'all have told me that that seems to be the case. So I would absolutely be down to listen to this record from In Flames. I had some trouble with my previous reaction with them, so I'll kind of do some more digging and see how I can get it to y'all. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be 12 full songs at 46 minutes, and it just looks like it's going to be quite the time. It definitely looks more like death metal-esque just based on the album cover than it does whatever kind of new metal experimental sound they were doing in their later career. So I'm interested. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, which is I think what we all need to do. So I'm praying to the metal gods that In Flames delivers with this record. I definitely picked this next band because their band name is a chocolate brand name, and that is Godiva from Portugal. This is a gothic melodic death metal band. They're releasing their first full-length album called Hubris on February 3rd, which it's already out. They're independently releasing this album, 10 full songs at about 45 minutes. This album cover is really making me think of God as a Woman, kind of the whole like Jesus feast that Ariana kind of was trying to recreate with all the women. That's kind of what this is reminding me of. Godiva, Godiva, however you want to pronounce it. I thought chocolate originally, okay, don't judge me, but it's Portugal. Melodic gothic metal. Seems really interesting. So if you're interested in this record, it's already out. Again, independently released. So let's support these artists. Girl, okay? Hubris from Godiva, February 3rd. Our final artist for the list is a Chilean death metal grindcore band called Ritual of Flesh. They're independently releasing a brand new record on February 14th called, and I'm gonna just, I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm going to butcher it so bad, but it will be down below because it's not in English really at all. Actually, it's not in English at all. It's called Retrato de la doble vinculación humana. Something like that. So I'm not sure what that means. If you do, let me know down below. All their music is in Spanish. They have several instrumental tracks on this record. This album cover makes me think of Cannibal Corpse, and I just like everything that's kind of being delivered in this whole segment. Not only are they independently releasing this EP, it's 8 songs, 18 minutes long, so I mean, you know, it's death metal grindcore is what I put it as. So Ritual Flesh, February 14th on Valentine's Day they're releasing this, which is like also funny. I like that. So if this sounds interesting to you, I would definitely check it out. If you're a fan of grindcore, death metal, seems like kind of Cannibal Corpse-y vibes, I would check this band out. Alrighty, y'all, that is going to do it for this month's Metal Monthly releases. I hope that y'all enjoyed. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and tuning into this video. What other releases are y'all interested in, or were there any in this list that kind of piqued your interest? Obviously, the two most mainstream ones, In Flames and Insomnium, are the two that I'm like hyper focused on, but there are several smaller releases. Like I said, Horrible Earth from Horror Pain Deathcore Productions. I'm going to be doing a deep dive on that, and there's several others on this list that I'm really excited about, but y'all let me know. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you want to subscribe, feel free to. I've got my Discord down in the description, as well as my P.O. box, where you can send something to be featured in our metal unboxing videos, and to have it be featured in our new scroll wall, girl, okay? If you're wondering where I've gotten all this stuff, it's from y'all, because you're amazing. So, you know, do it if you want. There's no pressure. But yeah, that's going to be the video. So I'll see you next time. Take care, please, and enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.
Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.